Happening? This is Jerry here with Wealth DynamX featuring
Neno Aquino as well.
Coach Neno
Coach
Aquino.
Neno Aquino.
And you're joining us. What's our show called?
Coach Corner?
Coach's Corner. Okay, every Thursday we come to you live with Coach's Corner and we talk about purpose, we talk about wealth, we talk about freedom. These are things that matter in life, right?
Absolutely.
No.
Go ahead.
What's our topic today?
Well, today we're going to be talking about Christmas. The stat that you read was $700 billion that gets spent.
$720 billion is what America spends during Christmas.
Only the U.S.?
Only the U.S. That's what America spends on Christmas every year. $720 billion.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. There's how many million in America? 330 million?
Population?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's 330. I don't even know what the math is on that. That's enough for each person to spend several $billion.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. Okay, so guys, we want to talk about, the $720 billion number during Christmas. Now, before we start off, you like Christmas, right?
Well, man, I've been listening to Christmas songs since October.
Yeah, it's like your holiday.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nano likes Christmas, I like Christmas, so we're not going to attack Christmas per se.
Not in itself. I mean, it is my favorite season of the year.
Yeah, and up here in Alaska, it really, we got the snow going on, we've got everything happening, but we want to really talk to you about, in that $720 billion, there's some people that are spending the money, and there's some people that are making the money.
Absolutely. Now, with that being said, what we want to actually address to you today is which role are you going to be playing in regards to this?
Right.
Because you're always going to be playing a game, no matter what. Maybe intentional, maybe unintentional, maybe conscious or unconscious. Every single time, you're going to be playing a game. Right now we're playing the game as far as how we can actually get a piece of the pie. And that's actually what we want to address to you as far as which side of the game are you going to be on to make a decision as of right now, as some of you may be, quote unquote, Christmas shopping. And again, ain't nothing wrong with it. Favorite season of the year. As a matter of fact, if you want to send me a gift, you sure can.
I'll take one too. 500 West 6th Avenue, Anchorage, Alaska, if you want to send a gift our way.
Yes. So which side of the game do you want to be playing on? Did you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, really is, do you want to get a piece or do you want to be a piece? Do you want to be part of what's being, advertised to, promoted to, where you're the consumer? Or do you want to be the business or maybe the entrepreneur or the salesperson that's actually building their economy out during this Christmas season? Okay, now I remember as a kid, my family, we couldn't always afford presents. So we had some years presents were donated to us. But I can remember clearly, always seeing advertisements on TV. Mm-hmm. Always seeing, Christmas movies, Christmas shows, Christmas specials. Going to the mall. We would always go to the mall, right over there, the 5th Avenue Mall, with our Christmas money. Get shoes, presents, whatever it was we wanted to get with gift cards and Christmas money.
What is the definition of economy again?
To manage a household.
The management of a household. So in other words, when you take a look at basically the bigger picture, right? You maybe, get caught up on Christmas shopping. Again, nothing wrong with it. Love, Christmas, all of that. Ultimately, it's there's a game to be, that some of us, basically society, gets to play around this time of the year. Ultimately, taking a look at the bigger picture, what Jerry spoke, in regards, to you that are watching, the purpose, freedom, and wealth. And why do we hit so much on that? Because ultimately, we live in an economical planet, meaning you need money, right? If the purpose is not entirely clear as far as what you're going to be producing, making the right financial decisions that ought to be in alignment with the purpose, so you can actually have freedom to actually live your purpose. In order to do that, one needs money. One actually needs to create an economy as the more effective they become with the management of their household, which therefore creates a trickle effect to the bigger economy, which would be the U.S.
So what I want to point out here is after Christmas, most people in the U.S. are going to feel the Christmas afterburn. Okay, the credit card debt, the tight bills because they went overboard on presents. And so what Nano's saying is most people in Christmas, in the spirit of Christmas, want to take care of their family. That's why they buy a present. That's why they do all the stuff they do, is they want it to be about their family. But what we're telling you is that's great, and also you got to think about more than just one day a year. You got to think about, how do I take care of my family day in and day out? You look at the Christmas advertising, it looks, cozy and cuddly and warm and fuzzy and all this stuff, but those are companies that have an advertising campaign. They know you are their audience, and they're trying to get money, man.
Now, they are on purpose.
They've got a purpose. They're going to take care of their families too.
They're absolutely on purpose. They are playing a game. They're choosing which side of the game they're playing, which is definitely not, I hate to say it, like the middle class game. And it's not just the middle class that actually give Christmas gifts, right? But like over leveraging yourself during the season for something that may be, as far as the status quo, as far as something that needs to be given. Where did the information came from to begin with? Who said that you actually need to give gifts and it needs to be material, to begin with? Who said that you actually need to go over budget to give to family members and whatnot? What if it would have to be something different? Now, what if it fell in alignment with your purpose, as far as that you could give something beyond material side, as far as fall in alignment is, if you did day in and day out the things that to be ethical, so no longer there's a need to fulfill a void that may you be very vivid at that time and period, or not so much. What if the sacrifice that you make for your family day in, day out actually shows through your actions that it may be obviously a gathering for family time, but no longer it is the goal. It is to provide a Christmas gift, but for you to manage the household of your house, the economy within your house. What if there was just simply a shift in thinking that would potentially lead to the ultimate purpose of your life? But in order for you to do that to begin with, you need to have that clear for yourself. Is everything lined up in order to move there? And it requires a lot of thinking. And once that's clear, then you can start in direction and make sure the family is also in alignment with that, and people are also surrounding you is actually moving toward the same direction. Otherwise, it is very easy to succumb and fall into the status quo.
And I want to say one last thing before we wrap up. When you look at the stuff that you're buying on a Christmas holiday, in 12 months, they're either going to eat it, break it, or give it away.
Or not even use it.
Or not even use it because they wanted a different one, and they're going to return it and not tell you. And so that's something that's not even going to be a benefit to them. The thing that you need to be investing in is long-term stuff. Invest in your knowledge. Invest in your ability. Like if I had to give a Christmas gift, it would not be a toy. Like if I have nephews and nieces, I'm going to give them books. I'm going to give them things that they're going to take with them and be like, all right, I'm going to learn and read this. It's not exciting and glamorous. When they're wealthy one day, they're going to be like, hey, this actually helped me. This was information that changed my life.
Or, perhaps, an experience that would have the person, go from where they are so they can see beyond where
like
they're
the 10X Growth Conference. So if you don't have a Christmas gift picked out, where should they go?
10X Growth Gone. Talk to us.
10X Growth Conference. Reach out to Nano and I. We are Grant Cardone certified coaches. You can go right over to us. We're going to 10X. We're going to bring 50 people.
At least
50 people. 15 of them, actually more than that, 16 of them are staying in a private mansion with me for 4 days in Miami. Nano's going to be there. I'm going to be there. We're going to have a great group. But actually invest in an experience that's going to change the way you operate. That's going to change the way you see things. So you can reach out to Nano. You can reach out to me. Or you can go right to our website and go to the store on our website and go buy one right off the site. Okay? So any last words we want to give them before we wrap up?
Stay in purpose. If you have any questions in regards to that, also doesn't necessarily like, hey, I'd like to have a little bit more information in regards to that. What exactly do you mean as far as being in alignment with that? This subject can be somewhat touchy because for many of us that may not necessarily have put some thought behind that, it tends to shake how we view things. And this is not necessarily as an attack on you as a person. As before, whenever I was, initially presented this information, it was like, oh man, this guy's a jerk or whatever the case may be. Like I'm right, and it's not anything beyond to that. But it's like once a person starts to understand how money works and the purpose that money plays, which is a tool to begin with, and that you actually need that and you need lots of it because of actually how it works and based upon inflation and many other factors that, we need more than a 7-minute video here to go in depth in regards to that. If you have any question in regards to that, that's what we can also help you with, so you can start understanding why that is such a big thing that we address it so much.
So this has been Coach's Corner. Where can they find you, Neno?
Well, definitely Facebook, as Neno, on Instagram as well, or go to our website, wealthdynamx.com. Great way to get a hold of me.
Yeah, and you can find me literally on every platform at Jerry Fetta. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Coach's Corner. Like, share, subscribe. Merry Christmas.
We'll talk to you guys
hope you get
next
wealthy.
time.
Talk to you next time.